Hello, 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 and welcome back to Sleepy Scientist Plays. What is this? What is this? Underrail. Where we left off, we had just killed a bunch of Psy Beetles, dropped off some stuff, and saved Newton. And we had completed our bring 3 cave hoppers and finding and saving Newton. At least I believe we have, because I'm not too sure I killed all of the Psy Beetles. I think I did. I think I killed the 3 over there, the 2 at this doorway, but here's hoping that Newton didn't stumble into a trap or something as he was leaving and just got completely obliterated, which is a complete possibility. I know if I had stumbled into a trap, I would be completely obliterated, so I can't really blame him. Hello, cave hoppers. Hello. Goodbye, cave hoppers. Goodbye. Here's hoping once we complete this quest, we do get that 1 little extra XP, and we'll be able to level up again. And I think this would get me at least some cash. Because I'm going to be buying the next level of Psy abilities, which I'm very curious about. I'm going to move this preemptively off the taskbar, because I don't think we're going to be using flares all that much on it, to be honest. Maybe to scare a few Rat Hounds away, but probably not actively doing that. Hello, Sentry, do you have... Oh, he doesn't have anything more to say to me, so I'm going to head out. But yeah, the flares we'll probably not be using. It's the psychic powers. Whatever psychic powers are next, which I'm very interested in, are the ones we're going to be taking. Probably in this. And if we have room, I'll put a flare back. But I don't expect to have problems with Rat Hounds. We seem to have those pretty covered. One thing we do need is like an AoE, which I'm not sure if we have. Like, we can use grenades, and maybe that like an AoE would be too overpowered. But at the same time, like if there's groups of 3 of them or something like that, we do generally have a problem. And if there's a way that Psy can kind of compensate for that, I would be very interested into using that. Even it would be iffy if it sucked up a lot of Psy, but that's one of those kind of situational things that we'll come to when we come to. In my bag, how much money do I have? 271. So I should be able to cover completely the price of these new powers. I'm going to hand these quests in, hopefully level up, which I believe I will. Let me in! Thank you. Oh. Gotta walk in. Let me in! Let me in! I'm the only person in the station worth their salt. I've done so much for you guys, and what do I get in return? Just money? Is that all I'm worth to you? Probably. And let me see if I can, as in the meanwhile, let me see if I can sell some stuff to this guy. 1 organ and 1 blueprint. 60, 90. These ones are more expensive. So if I just give you 1, oops. If I just give you 1, you'll give me 9. And I can give you gas. Yeah, because I'm not going to be using that. That's heavy. Huh, okay, I'll take that. There we go. A little bit more money. 290. Let's go over to this guy. Hello, Big Brett. I got your hoppers. Excellent work. Here's your payment. So would you like to name them? Sure. What's it going to be then? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Huey, Louie, and Dewey. Arthos, Porthos, and Aramis. Epicurus, Schopenhauer, and Nietzsche. Oh, because we are... sophisticated philosophers. We'll go with the philosopher. A little weird, but so be it. Oh, and what about Newton? He ran into Psy Beetles and was forced to hide in an abandoned warehouse just west of the Mushroom Cove. He cut his leg a bit, but he'll survive. In fact, Pascal should be patching him up right now. I told him to be careful, not to wander off too far. Well, glad he's all right, and thank you for helping him. That's all as far as I'm concerned. You can go back to Tanner. Hey, level up. Will. So I'm going to either go will or intelligence. Which one? Will, definitely, because it affects Psy disciplines as well as Psy point regeneration. We're definitely going to go will. Oops. Skills. Give the same with stealth, hacking, lockpicking, thought control, psychokinesis, and temporal manipulation, as well as persuasion and intimidation. I'll be able to... Ooh, feats as well. Oh, okay, so here's... Okay. Oh, so here's... Okay. Okay. So I've got these options here. Cerebral trauma increases the base damage of your neural overload ability 20%. Also, whenever it lands, it reduces TIE's psi point reserve by 10% of their maximum psi points. So that'll be good against psi users. Force user, damage from your telekinetic punch is increased by 100%. Your force field lasts 2 additional turns, and your forced emission costs 1 less psi point. That might be very good. Because this just increases psi cerebral trauma. That's not... This increases 3 different powers. And telekinetic punch is one that definitely, having it increased by 100%, I could just one-hit people, which is what I've been using telekinetic punch for. I can one-hit people so much better. So that force user is definitely up there. Continuum ripple. When your temporal distortion triggers, it has a 25% chance to be applied to each nearby enemy. Distortions that come about this way can now further... Distortions that came about in this way can now themselves trigger further distortions. Oh, so it's like, okay, so that's a solution for the group. That's an AoE. Mental subversion. Each offensive mind-affecting psi ability you land on a target reduces its resolve by a small percentage, but can ultimately stack up to 75%. So I'm guessing that if resolve goes to 0, they start running. Do I want to use force user? My telekinetic punch just becomes so much better. Force fields last additional 2 turns, and force emissions cost 1 less. Yeah. Continuum ripple. Further distortions. So this is... Okay, ooh, this is... I think it's a tie between these two right now. Continuum ripple doesn't seem all that good, to be honest. It is okay, but when I've basically been applying 4 stacks of temporal distortion, that's 1 just gets assigned to that nearby enemy, which could be good, but in terms of just generally, just probably what's better, at least at this point, force user is definitely going to be the better one here. I'm excited. Now I can get... I'll talk to Tanner after a little bit, but I'm first going to see what kind of next abilities come here. Administrations. So let's go to the comments. Let's see what the temporal distortion one is first, because I think this is the new one with expedition. So it should be something interesting. Let's see, Ethan. Ethan, I'd like to learn some more abilities. Limited temporal increment. Limited temporal increment is a simple but tricky to learn ability that allows a manipulator to shift or increment the natural temporal state of personal objects, psi abilities in their first next stable state, provided that they are not in already. The theory behind it is highly complicated, but what happens in practice is that the manipulator would be 1 natural temporal increment closer to using those objects or abilities again. It's an indispensable part of every manipulator's arsenal. It'll cost you 80 Stygian coins to learn this ability, but since we're in SGS, I'll accept 200 credits as well. Whichever you have. I'll give him the 200. Excellent, excellent. Time for us to go. We can use my room. I'm right behind you. Lead the way. So I'm guessing the temporal increment is a turn. So I'm guessing this is a way to skip... Okay, so... Reduces all remaining cooldowns by 1 turn. Did my psi go up? No, my psi didn't go up. Okay. Reduces all remaining... It's still less than that. Reduces all remaining cooldowns by 1 turn. All of them. So that includes grenades. That includes... Okay, so that is fairly useful. Potentially not currently, but... maybe if I go to the platform here, maybe if I talk to this guy, we'll learn something that will turn it very useful. Because if I can temporal limited temporal increment. It seems like, well, if I have something that's 2 turns that stays up for 3 turns. So like with the force fields, maybe I'll be with the limited temporal increment. If I'm planning it out correctly, I can just create force fields that never go away if I manage my psi effectively. I want to learn some psi abilities. I can teach you counter punch, force field, force emission, and electrokinesis. I'll do some... I can actually do electrokinesis as well, I think. So tell me about force fields. 100 credits. Agreed, here you go. Let's begin your training then. Okay, so now I have force fields. Temporal distortion. Force field. Places an impenetrable force field on a designated occupied space for 4 turns. So I think, is it just the one space? Curious. If I do that, no. So that's really good then. Because, okay, so I can, like, if they're melee, say, or if they're just shooting guns, or melee especially. But if they're shooting guns, I don't believe they can shoot through that, right? So if I block off a hallway with this, they can't get. Okay, that's good. That's good. Do I still have good money? Like, how much money am I gonna come out? 90. Oh, come on. So whatever this power is, create an electrical bolt that jumps between your enemies. Shocking. See, this is an AoE that I could have had. Also end up being paralyzed for a short duration. 150 credits. Okay. I have to go. If I can sell some of these weapons, I might be able to buy that. But I should probably talk to Ezra first, just because, hey, maybe I think the psychic one, the next level of thought control is, what's it called? Fear, which potentially is very useful. But let's see if I can sell some stuff. Let's go to the armory, see if I can hand anything off to this guy. Hello. Would you like to purchase anything? I want to trade. I'm looking for... Okay, you can have this gun. See, that covers that. You can have this armor. Okay, you can have all of these bullets. And this shotgun frame as well. Shotgun frame. I'll keep this just in case I need it at some point in the future. Okay, so that covers that. But first things first, I am going to check with Ezra. Not only to sell stuff to him potentially, but to also see if I could purchase engineering and cyber labs. Fear. Because I think fear, as an alternative to telekinetic punch, dealing with a singular enemy, fear is also going to be quite useful. Or even a group of enemies where I'm just like, hey, dude, get out of my face. I want to learn how to scare others. Agreed, here you go. Thank you, Ezra. Thank you. And frighten. Target's mind and attempt to cause it to panic for 4 turns. Okay. I don't know if I should have gone psychosis, man. This is all going up. These things are all more expensive. All of them are more expensive, but not all of them can crit. I don't think psychosis was a good choice. And see, this is where, oof, maybe I made a mistake there, but that's okay. And oh yes, I'm gonna talk for electrolysis for the AoE, which would be amazing. So instead of having to rely on temporal distortion as my AoE, I can rely on this electrolysis, I forget what, electrolysis, some kind of power. Frighten. Okay, here we go. Here's hoping. Here's hoping it's fairly useful. Because an AoE definitely would be useful. Psi abilities, electrokinesis, agreed, here you go. Sweet. I might just have to pack up on psi boosters. That might just be how I have to deal with this. right, sorry. This. Electrokinesis. Projects an electrical bolt that deals 50 to 30 electrical damage. Damage to the primary target and stuns it for 1 turn before it can jump to a nearby target unless fully resisted. It can jump up to 4 times, but damage increases by 20% of the original amount at each jump. It can strike the same target multiple times, but it needs at least 2 targets to jump between. Only the primary target is stunned. So it's an upgraded version of the telekinetic punch, except for the telekinetic punch we upgraded very heavily. But telekinetic punch is something we open up with a single user on. Bang. Get him down. If we require to fear him, we can fear him. Okay, I'm liking how this is shaping up. Oh, and this... One sec. Retrieve the package from the barracks at the SDH station platform near the tunnel and take it to the warehouse. I think that's over here. So might as well just do this to speed up. And then I try to find somebody, and this is inventory management, and I'm sorry guys, but I'll try to find, so it's in the footlocker back here somewhere. This one, no. Okay, I'll close that. I think it's, retrieve the package from the barracks. I think you mentioned the footlocker, so. Yeah. Okay. Can I check these other ones as well? I can. I'm loyal to SGS Station, but I'm not above a little bit of lockpicking to see if there's stuff in here. That's pretty good value. Nothing's in there. Let's see what's in here as well. I'm not at a limit. Like, I'm not running out of lockpicks, so I don't see a problem with lockpicking these. Caltrops. Deploy regular caltrops to the target area. Suffer 3 to 5 damage and lose. I won't need those. But I will head out. See you later, Roman. Hey, Roman. You must be sleeping. My name's Roman. I'm in charge of this barricade. Any progress in clearing this tunnel? Not so much so far. We just dig deep enough to safely plant the explosives. Otherwise, we risk damaging the tunnel even more. How much damage did the earthquake do? We're not sure. It might be the tunnel just caved in a couple of places. I've sent parties to the tunnel side entrances to investigate. We'll know more once they return. I'll leave you to your work. Okay, now, who would I be able to sell Cybele carapaces to? Probably one of those guys and the Agri Pens. And Mind Shroom's probably similar. Oh, right here, elevator. Headgear, I don't have anything. Energy shield, footwear, primary weapon, nothing. Okay. I'm just like half naked. I'm just running around in a trench coat. Slightly worrying. Medical and psionics. Let's see if we can purchase some extra psi boosters, because I think that's something that we're going to need. And thank God we got this, honestly. Grants 1 and medicine consumption, because medicine consumption, like it's a difference between being able to attack twice, suck down a hypo, between just getting destroyed. How's Newton doing? He'll be all right. He wasn't seriously wounded. It'll heal quickly, but he's been under a lot of stress, so we'll keep him here for a while. Give him a chance to rest. Give him a chance to get some rest. Poor kid. Do you have anything to trade? Side boosters. I don't have enough money for side boosters. But do you take? You take. You don't take. Okay, you don't trade anything though. So let me see if I can find other people to trade with, to get some of this inventory space freed up, as well as get some more money. Armory, shooter range, we already tried. This person, Ezra. I forgot to do this when I was talking to him earlier. Hello, Ezra. You have anything to trade? Seeker lens, yeah. Plasma core, yeah. We'll trade both of those. 199. See, there we go. That's almost doubled our money there. Or more than doubled our money there. Keep going. Agronomy depends. See if either of these guys will accept bug carapaces. Or carapaci. Carapaces, I think that would be the... no, not this guy. Just chemicals and blueprints. What about you over here? Big Brett. I talked to you earlier, but now I've got stuff to sell. What do you sell? You want mind shrooms. I'm not going to be using them. Take them. Okay. So that... Oh, and there's our Schopenhauer, Epicurus, and Nietzsche. they're having a nice little cave hopper discussion in there. I wonder what they talk about. I wonder what cave hopper philosophers discuss. Who knows? Could be something nefarious. Could be something very important. Could be something very worrying. But we may never know. We may never know. Full distortion, teleconnect, punch, force field. Okay. I've got to memorize all of these things. I'm done with Brett's quest. Now what? Excellent. I have another task for you. Gorski has led an expedition into the nearby GMS compound, and he requested that you specifically join him there. Go to the station platform exit and talk to Essie. She can instruct you on how to reach the GMS compound. After you've completed this task, come and see me. Okay. I will. I will. Tanner. Think he's the boss of me just because he's the boss of me? I'll show him. Think Essie's up here. I think I walked by her a couple of times. Essie? Yes. Essie. Hello, Essie. Hi, Sleepy. Remember me? Essie. Of course, Essie. How could I forget you? How's it going? Decent. Well, you've been admitted to the station, so I reckon it can't be that bad, right? Right? So you need some help. Directions? To be a bit more specific? Yes, I was hoping you can help. Hoping you could tell me how to get somewhere. Sure. Where are you headed? I'm headed to that. I need to get to that GMS compound. That one's easy. Just exit the station to the north. So the north. Head straight until the first crossroad. Turn left and go straight until you come into an auxiliary road. Keep going straight, following the road. It'll lead you to an abandoned warehouse block. GMS compound is in its northwest corner. Thanks. Thank you, Essie. So this is definitely going to be one that's going to be very useful, especially for groups. So let's see if I encounter any groups like that. And then this, or melee people. And then 7, it's also going to be, 7's going to be the one that's going to be really good for groups. Frighten's it kind of if I'm being swarmed in a corner and I need to get rid of somebody, Frighten, boop, get rid of somebody for 4 turns, which gives me how much time to get Psy back? Quite a bit. So I think this is past the station, so I'm going to need to. There's a bandit. Hello, bandit. Barrels. Oh, with Protectorate Propaganda. I'll take that. Hello, bandit. How are you? A group of thugs stand before you like a pack of starving rat hounds, and judging by their general appearance, they definitely look the part as well. The pack leader, an average height but unusually wide-shouldered man, struts forward, checks you out for a second, then finally speaks in a predominantly nasal-sounding voice. All right, hand over the package. What package? Don't try my patience, punk. Give me the bloody package and I'll walk away. Otherwise, I don't have it anymore. Oh, in that case, you won't mind if I just kill you and take a look myself, right? Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay, at least I'm not taking much damage. Ow. Ow. Okay, so 7. Does this bounce from this far away? No. But that doesn't matter. If I do this, I'm curious. Force field. I'm curious. And then if I move back here, I'm curious at how... Can they shoot through that? It looks like they can. Yeah. Okay, so that's just for melee people. Ow. Ow. Okay. I can just stun you again? Ah. And can I punch you? No. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, because he's immune to being stunned. Oh my god. Okay. That's a mistake. Because, yeah, he got second wind, so he's immune to stuns. That was a mistake. Ow. Ow. Okay. I used all my psi. Yeah, okay. I'm going to chalk that up to that being an experiment. So I'm just going to... I'll restart here. But I'm not going to bother talking to those guys. I didn't get anything from that. So I'm just going to stealth and give them a nice whack as soon as I start. Because I think... I'm just going to stealth. Give him a nice this. Give him a nice open up with a nice 7. That seemed incredibly good. And then block off this portion here so he can't just run straight towards me. And then take a step back here. Gain my force field, so he's going to run around. This guy seems... Ooh, that guy does more damage. Can't fear this guy. But I can zap him. Which... I'm not going to complain. That seemed pretty good. Ugh. And I seem to be ignoring most of the damage. If I run back here, this guy's got to run all the way here. Shouldn't be able to attack me. That's good. And I should have enough for a psi, a couple of different psi attacks here. 31, that's not enough for too many. But if I do neural overload, hopefully that does not kill him. Okay. Punch! Punch! I did it! I got him! I got him with a punch! Ow! Oof. 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 Okay. So that was an oof moment. I'll take a healing thing and I'll give him a neural overload. That should kill him. And then next turn I'll see if I can get a psi booster. Because this is a little wacky. Ow. At least they're not doing a lot of damage, I think, because my armor is so good. Let's definitely take a psi booster. Come here. Definitely, actually don't need to do that. Give him a neural overload. Nice. And might as well give him a temporal distortion, because I'm not going to be able to reach him this turn. But he should be able to go down this kind of next turn. Okay. You know what? I'm curious. I'm going to do the telekinetic punch, see how much damage it does. 59! That's certainly a lot of damage. Bandit's corpse. Let's see if you've got anything. A steel sledgehammer. That's very heavy. That's very heavy indeed. So maybe I won't use that. But it seems 495. That's not actually that much. That seems like it'd be worth it. The value of that seems more and weighs less than the sledgehammer. Keep going this way. Let's see what's over here. Oh, I forgot to stealth. See what's kind of coming around this corner here. Ooh, a bunch of rat hounds. And remember what we learned about rat hounds? Okay. Oh, sorry, what we learned about the explosive barrel? If I do this... Oh my god, I forgot to do the enter thing again. Well, this is certainly going to be a problem. Maybe not, actually. That seemed extraordinarily good. Wow, okay. I can't complain about that. I can't complain about that at all. That seems extraordinarily good. Especially against rat hounds who don't seem to be very healthy. So that definitely... Okay, so if I open up and do that again... Killed that one. And then if I do a... You know what? I'm going to open up with blocking this off for me here. And take a step here. So this guy's going to run towards me. This guy's going to run towards me as well. But if I can do this, pull this off again. Actually, I should have started with this guy. That's a mistake. That's an honest mistake there. Oh, punch him. Punch him. Oh, nice. I could only effectively punch rat hounds, it seems. Okay, so I didn't do the optimal thing there, and that I didn't zap the one that was full health, so that it would bounce back to the one that was lower health and hopefully do more damage. But Can't really complain. It doesn't seem like it was... I did effectively do that. I wasted a bandage, and I'm running low on these things, so potentially I need to be a little bit more careful here. I think this is what the crossroad she said, and then you gotta go left or west, but I'm gonna explore a little bit more, see what's over in this direction. Rat Hound. Just a Rat Hound? If it's just a singular Rat Hound, it's not just a singular Rat Hound, it's a triple Rat Hound. Okay, so, but there's some light over here. And these guys are a little bit spread out, unfortunately, but I can block off this. That's actually amazing. Wait a second, so if I'm gonna stun you. Oh my god. Why do I keep doing that? If I stun you, telekinetic punch. Okay, that worked. And then do this. Guy starts running towards me. Guys start running towards me. If I wait another turn, so that's 2 turns this is down. Okay. How much do I need? 42? What am I gonna get to next turn? Oh, okay, so I'm definitely gonna be able to do this. Definitely give him a nice zap. Both dead. Honestly, best outcome. Okay, if I give you a neural overload. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just did that. I just killed those guys without taking a single point of damage. That's honestly better than I've ever been able to do in this game. Oh, and there's a box and desk over here. So, like, this might definitely be worth it. Oh my god. There's a frag mine. Okay, so we need to be careful around this place. I'm gonna take a lockpick, loot these things. Kind of get my rewards from whatever this is. Desk. What's in the desk here? A blueprint for riot gear. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Box. Steel combat knife. Box. Okay, hacking 30. I believe I can do that. Grenade, and a frag mine. Wow. Wow. What's over here? Couple lockers. Oh, nice lockpick. A electrolyzed magnetic field stabilizers. A strange comm device. There we go. Another oddity. See? Explore. Curved machete blade mold and a spear shaft. So, wow. Okay. So, we definitely... That was worth it. Let's check over here. We'll check over there afterwards. Or maybe over here, too. But... I think that's the end of this episode. That combat thing just makes... I was a little bit wary about the psychic. I was like slightly worried, but I'm not any longer. That was perfect. I was able to kill, what, 3 different rat hounds without taking a single point of damage just because I positioned well and I used the right psychic powers. I'm definitely a little bit more excited about the psychic now. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, like or subscribe to the video, and I'll see you next time when Sleepy Scientist again plays Underrail.